All right, I have a die. Do you want odd or even?
I'll take odd.
Odd. It is even. I'll take the play.
Okay. We're playing Premodern, right?
Yes. You put your vintage deck away.
I mean, it's got a lot of the same cards, right?
Yeah.
I'm also playing in the 95 Nationals group. So when I
Okay.
put these into my planner, I have to put like 95 Nationals,
Oh.
who I'm playing, what deck I'm playing, Premodern, who
So you
I'm
don't
playing, what deck I'm playing.
don't get everything screwed up. I say pre-modern match and then whoever I'm playing in my phone. I'm going to mulligan.
I'm gonna keep this.
Okay. I'm trying to think on if the average pre-modern deck would beat the average old school deck.
Mm, well,
It's my
you get
gut
better
is
fixes.
yes, but I haven't. I mean, I follow old school, but I haven't played it, so I don't
So
know if I'm way off basis.
old school gets power and
But their
mind
threats
twist.
just seem way worse. Yeah, Mind Twist is.
Um, you get better removal, I think. Yeah, you still get swords, you still get bolt, and you get terminate,
Yeah.
and you still get Wrath of God. Like you, so they get power. You get.
I'm gonna keep this. I'll put one on the bottom. And are you good with your hand?
I'm good with my hand.
All right, I'll start with an island. Go ahead.
I'll start with a coastal tower. Go.
Okay. I'll play another island. Go ahead.
Island. Go.
I'll cast or play an island. Go ahead.
End of turn. Try to cycle accumulate knowledge.
Sure.
The only thing I don't like about my setup right now is the top card in the graveyard can't be seen.
That's the only thing you do like, or only thing you don't like?
Don't like.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say
Um, let's play another coastal tower. Go ahead.
I will draw. I'll play an island. Go ahead.
You know, you're starting to give me an idea of what you might be on.
Just all 60 islands.
Grand Coliseum.
Okay.
Go.
I will draw. I'm gonna float 2 mana. I'm gonna return 2 islands to cast Gush.
So cards in hand, you went down to 6.
Before this resolves, I have 7.
Sure.
Okay. 1, 2. I will play an island. I will go to discard.
Yep.
I will discard. An Arcane Denial. Go ahead.
That math makes sense. All right. Add a planes to the mix. Go ahead.
Okay. I will draw. I'll play an island. Go ahead.
Try to Foth.
I am going to cast Arcane Denial on that.
All right.
All right.
I'll draw 2.
All right. I'll draw 1.
Then I guess I draw for turn.
Mm-hmm.
I will play Reflecting Pool. I will move to cleanup and get rid of Swords of Plowshares.
Okay. I'll untap and draw. I'll play an island, and you can go ahead.
I'll also play an island. Go ahead. What island? Is that an invasion island?
This is a portal.
Portal. Okay.
Yep.
I'm playing invasion for this deck.
Okay. I do like the invasion one. That's not the art that I prefer the most, though. I will move to discard.
Do it.
I will discard a Daze.
Add a card waste.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Draw. I'm going to move to discard.
Do it.
I'll discard a Chain of Vapor.
Got it. My turn?
Yep.
Oh, I mean, you discard. I guess that means it's definitely my turn.
Yes.
I know how rules work. Go to cleanup?
Yeah.
Wrath of God.
Okay. I will draw. I'll go to discard.
Sure.
I'll discard a Thwart.
My turn?
Yep.
No. Yes, smart.
It's just instinct at this point.
Go to cleanup.
Yep.
Daze Blessing.
Okay. I'll draw. I'll go to discard.
I'm going to accumulate knowledge, target myself. I mean, I can't target it.
Yep, yeah, that's fine.
Knowledge.
That resolves.
Draw 1. Draw 2. Okay, move to cleanup.
I'll discard Meditate.
That is not a card I guess now I mean, I know what you're on by now.
Yeah,
but because I love that deck. Reflecting Pool.
Okay.
And I'm going to discard. Move to cleanup.
Sure.
Intuition.
Okay. I will draw. Man.
Missing all your drops.
Yes, I would like to hit more land drops, but I'm going to move to discard.
Do it.
I'm going to discard Counterspell.
All right. That's not the play I wanted to make. Flooded Strand. Go ahead.
Okay. I'll draw. I'm going to cast a Stasis.
I'm going to fetch.
Okay. Does that count as first blood?
I would say yes. I recently picked up my 4th Black Porter FBB. My FBB Stasis. My 4th one.
Yeah, I went with I don't mind revised cards that much. I definitely like the revised ones better than like English 4th edition.
Yeah, I get that.
But yeah, I guess I never collected foreign cards mostly because but that's mostly for like cube cards because I feel like I have friends that don't know what every card does, and they would be like, I don't know what this card does. So
I prefer English unless it's a iconic card. The
okay,
dual lands,
yeah,
lightning bolt, dark ritual, swords to plowshares.
yeah, that makes sense.
Um, so you've got a thwart in hand.
I may have a Thwart in hand. Um,
And you're right. I want a third beer.
yeah, especially when these games are going to go long. Um, I'm going to cast Arcane Denial on your Absorb.
See, I love control mirrors, so let me think about this.
Yes.
So you've got Thwart in hand. Sure. That resolves.
Okay.
And thus Stasis resolves.
Okay.
My turn?
Yes.
Reflecting pool.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Okay. I'll pay for Stasis.
Yeah, you will.
I'll draw a card. I'm going to return 2 islands to cast Gush.
Absorb.
Yeah, that's fine.
Actually, I think that was the wrong card to do. Because getting the lands back is what's important.
Yeah. I'll play an island. And you can go ahead.
Planes, go.
Okay. I will pay for Stasis. Draw a card. I'll play an island. Go ahead.
Yeah, that decision for a beer was wrong because because that wasn't the card to counter. Go ahead.
I'm going to pay for Stasis. I'll draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play an island. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'll pay for Stasis. I'll draw a card. I'll play an island. Go ahead.
Something I put a one of Miser's Abjure in that deck.
Is that counter target spell that targets a permanent you control?
No.
No.
It's a 1-mana blue spell that counters target spell, but as an additional cost, you have to sack a blue permanent.
Oh.
So, like, sometimes I'm trying to get rid of my Stasis anyway, because I want to untap.
Sure. Interesting.
Move to clean up.
Yep, that's fine.
Swords.
Okay. I will pay for Stasis. Draw a card. I'll play an island. Go ahead.
End of turn, drop a card on the ground. And cast Impulse.
Impulse is fine.
Draw for turn.
Mm-hmm.
Haddock our waste. Go ahead.
End of turn, I'm going to cast Chain of Vapor on my Stasis.
Absorb.
I'm going to respond. I'm going to return to islands to cast Gush.
Sure.
Okay, 1, 2. I will cast Foil, discarding an island and a Stasis.
I will pay 2 life.
Okay.
Cast a counterspell targeting the Chain of Vapor.
Okay. I have. So is this still on the stack, or did this resolve?
It's still on the stack. The cards are discarded, but
Yeah. So I will return an island to. You don't have any mana on tap, right?
no.
Okay. I will Daze the Counterspell,
Okay.
and then Foil targets the Absorb, and then
Yep.
this returns this.
It bounces. Yep, you're good.
All right. I will untap, draw a card. I'll play an island and a Stasis. And you can go ahead.
I don't have tap, do I?
No, unfortunately not.
Go ahead.
All right, I'll pay for Stasis, draw a card. I'll play an island. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I will pay for Stasis. I'll draw a card. I'll play an island. Go ahead.
Reflecting Pool. Go.
Okay. I'll pay for Stasis. Draw a card. Play an island. Go ahead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Clean up.
Okay.
Wall of Blossoms.
All right.
Go.
I will pay for Stasis. Draw a card. I will cast a Black Vise.
All right.
Go ahead.
14.
All right.
Clean up. Wrath of God. Go.
All right. I will. So I guess at end of your turn. Yeah. Okay. Yep. I will pay for Stasis. I'll draw a card. Go ahead.
Uh, 11.
Okay.
Land. Go ahead.
I will pay for Stasis. I'll draw a card. I'll play a Forsaken City.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. You go to 8.
I will move to Scoop Phase.
Okay.
really care for that card.
So 95 magic is like with Ice Age, right?
It's essentially old school, no power, but you get Ice Age, and this group includes alliances.
Okay. Are there any additional banned cards or no?
The banned cards are so in this particular group.
Or restricted.
The banned cards are Channel and Mind Twist.
Okay.
The restricted cards are Zuran Orb, Necropotence, Force of Will, and there's a couple others.
Okay. So I'm trying to think. I'm like, there's not like any good creatures in those. I mean, I guess there's another like set of pump knights. Maybe that helps like the aggro decks a little bit. But other than that, how much does Ice Age and alliances change things?
Brainstorm.
Okay. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, at least there's
Without
not that many ways to
Force
shuffle your deck, is there? It's like Demonic Tutor and land tax.
No, Demonic Tutor is not in the format because it is 4th edition.
Oh, okay.
But land tax is a big deck.
Okay.
Okay, Mark. Let's look at these 16 cyber cards and find out which one I need the most. All right, Mark. Let's look at these 17 cyborg cards and see which one I need the most.
It's like, wow, your sideboard's really good. It's like you have every answer you need.
That's an interesting card to bring in, Mark. The question is, one of these cards are just bad.
I mean, you probably have a lot of cards to take out too, so.
I figure I've got like 10 to 12 cards to take out against you.
Yeah.
But not necessarily 10 to 12 cards to bring in.
Yeah, that Circle of Protection red is probably not very good.
Yeah, probably the Hydroblasts aren't very good either.
Though Hydroblast, you can at least play it. Like a Swords to Plowshares just gets stuck in your hand. The Hydroblast, you can at least target something, right?
You know, that sounds like someone who's trying to get me to sideboard in a Hydroblast against him.
I mean, well, just opening your eyes to the benefits of it. I'm really trying to sell you on the Hydroblast.
Maybe you've got a sideboard Morphling or creature plan that I don't know about.
Yeah, that's true. Or maybe I'm sideboarding in. Well, I guess I would not be sideboarding in my red burn spells, my Jackal Pups. I guess Jackal Pups just as bad against swords as it is against Hydroblast.
It's better against swords than it is Hydroblast because you gain life.
Sure.
Hope you're enjoying Eye Candy Brian Kibler.
Oh yeah, definitely. Where did you meet him? Or did he?
I didn't.
Did he send those out and sign them? That was a long time ago.
This.
Oh, okay.
I had a friend who was getting out of Magic and was getting rid of playmats, and so he's like, "Hey, do you want these?" I'm like, "Sure." And a Brian Kibler playmat with a heart and signed with a coffee stain was exactly something I did not know I needed in my life.
So when I was in college, we had 4 friends and we drove to Denver. So I live in Wisconsin. It's like a 16-hour road trip. We drove for a Grand Prix, and this was right at the time where Kibler was he had like semi-retired but was just getting back in, so he had to like play in PTQs and whatnot, so he wasn't like on the Pro Tour again yet. And I got there, and so my friend, he's just like a year or two older than me, like when he grew up, like Kibler was his idol. Like he was the pro that he really attached to. He just really liked everything that he did. And we got to the hotel, everyone was tired, and I'm like, it was the day before the Grand Prix, and I'm like, oh, I really want to practice. I was just like this was the like second, I think, Grand Prix I'd ever been to, and I was just like, I really wanted to be prepared. I was playing, it was Lorwyn Morningtide block constructed, and I was playing Kithkin. So I like wanted to practice against people, and my 3 other friends were tired. They wanted to go to sleep. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to go down to the main event hall and see if anyone wants to play. And I saw Kibler there, and he was like playing with someone or whatnot. And so I didn't have the courage to talk to him or whatnot. But when I went back to the room, I was like, I said something of the lines of, you won't believe who's here. It's Brian Kibler. And my friend was like half asleep. The guy who really likes him is like, he just like sat straight up and like stood at like full attention. He was like super excited. And then I know the next day I forced him like take a picture with it, and I made my friend buy a Rith the Awakener from one of the vendors and have him sign it. And so it was just a funny instance of, because typically I was the person who was like all into like, oh, these pros, like I can't, like the first Grand Prix I went to, I like had the pro player cards and had people sign them and whatnot, and was like excited about seeing all these people for the first time. And my friend, who was, I don't know if jade is the right word, but he just wasn't impressed by it. Those people had that same reaction when I told him that Kibler was there, so it was pretty fun.
Nice. That's why you're from Oconomowoc?
Yeah, that's where I grew up. So yeah, I live just outside of Madison now, but yeah. Are you familiar with the Wisconsin area?
I'm from just north of Rochester, Minnesota.
Okay.
Went to school in La Crosse.
All right.
So I've in college I dated a woman from Sussex, a woman from Waukesha.
Yeah, okay.
I spent my college age summers working at a Boy Scout camp in Rice Lake near not Eau Claire. No, the town was called Hagen. The big city next to it was Rice Lake.
Which camp was it?
It was Camp Phillips.
Okay, I've been there. I went there. Yeah, I usually went to Long Lake. I went to Tacoma, and I went to Phillips one year. I think
And there's a big
yeah. So
yeah. I'm a big not 20 minutes away is Tomahawk, but
okay.
Just looking at Tomahawk and looking at Phillips, I never went to Phillips as a camper,
Mm-hmm.
but both troops I ended up working with, my home troop and then my first troop out of college, both of them ended up going to Phillips and really enjoying it. So
Okay. I can't actually say that I remember like anything about the camp. I can remember. Go ahead.
How old are you?
I am 31. So,
I'm trying to think because I was there ages 21 to 23, which was 06 to 08.
okay.
So
I graduated high school in 07, so it would have been probably 2 years. I don't know if I went to summer camp like my last year though, because I know I went to I can't think of the word. The New Mexico.
Philmont?
Yeah, Philmont. I did a backpacking trek.
No, Philmont's great. I would go back to Philmont in a heartbeat.
I think I went there 3 times. I know I went there when I was really young, like with my family. We drove out there, and I was like a Cub Scout, and I did like some random thing. My mom was like really into Boy Scouts. She was like our pack leader. She was really involved when we were in Boy Scouts. And then I think I went when I was older. I know I went down there for a junior leadership training one time. And then, yeah, I know I went for like a backpacking trip. It was like a 10-day trip. So
Those are so fun.
yes.
All right. Ready for game 2?
Yeah, I have my opening 7, so I'll keep.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
That's all right. Yeah, I have a hand cam, so I'm like that's the one bad thing is like you can't see like the like I'm not. I guess I could hold my cards here, but yeah, I was just holding them for the hand cam the whole time. So
I did not like the way my 7 played out.
I got a little nervous that I was falling behind, but I guess
You were.
yeah,
And then I think the most important point of that game was me countering Gush,
yeah.
because that was not the card that
I was pretty excited when that happened. So
I mean, this hand's yuck, but Island, go.
all right, I'll play an island and a Black Vise. Go
Ha!
ahead.
I'm down to 5 because of my strategic mulligan.
You're only taking one.
Collecting pool, go.
I'll play an island. Go ahead.
18.
Okay.
Shivering, go.
I'll play an island. Go ahead.
I take 1 down to 17.
Yes.
Remind, trigger. I judge magic, so I think in a judge
Yeah.
mentality a
Yeah.
lot. Go ahead.
All right. I'll draw. I'll play an island, and you can go ahead. Fact or fiction? I will.
You should let it resolve and let me draw 2 cards and
Yeah.
or 3 and take 2 or 3 damage.
Um. I'm gonna cast Impulse in response.
Do it. I dare you.
1, 2, 3, 4. I am going to cast a Daze on the Fact or Fiction.
Go.
I
Playing the
will-
Daze. I like that a lot.
Yeah. I will play an island. Go ahead.
Seal of Cleansing.
Um, I will. In response, I'm going to cast Mana Short.
I'm trying to remind myself what that does.
It taps all lands target player controls and empties his or her mana pool.
white, blue colorless.
Okay.
Dismantling blow your, the only target on the battlefield in response.
Okay. Yep. You got it.
And this?
That one. I'm going to return 3 islands and thwart that.
All right. Your turn.
All right. I'll play an island. I'm going to play a stasis. Go ahead.
Yep. Go ahead.
I'll pay for stasis. I'll draw a card. I'll play an island. Go ahead.
Tormod Crypt. Go ahead.
Okay. I'll pay for stasis. Draw a card. I'll play an island. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'll pay for stasis. Draw a card. Play an island. Go ahead.
5 cards in hand. Go ahead.
I will pay for stasis. Draw a card. Play an island. Go ahead.
6 cards in hand. Go ahead.
Okay. I'll pay for stasis. Draw. I'm gonna return 2 islands to cast Gush.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
How many cards in hand, by the way?
Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay.
I will play an island. I will move to discard.
Do it. I dare you.
I'll discard a Chain of Vapor.
Go ahead. Coastal Tower. Go.
Alright, I'll pay for stasis. Draw. I'll play an island. Go ahead.
Shivering Reef. Go ahead.
Okay. I will pay for stasis. Draw. Play an island. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead.
Our Darker Waste. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna pay for stasis. I'll draw. I'm going to return 2 islands to cast Gush.
Sure.
Okay. 1, 2. I will play an island, and I'm going to go discard.
I count 10.
Okay, yep, I have 10. 1. 2, 3. I'm going to discard Boomerang, Counterspell, and Island.
Okay, my turn?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, you discarded.
Yep.
Grand Coliseum, go.
End of turn. I'm going to cast Chain of Vapor on my stasis.
I'll take 3.
Okay. So you go from 17 to 14.
Yep.
You're going to cast Absorb on Chain of Vapor. I'm going to cast Misdirection by exiling an Arcane Denial to redirect Absorb to Misdirection. So you still gain 3. So you go back up to 17.
Yep.
And then this comes back to my hand. You done after that?
Yep.
Okay, I'll untap. I'll draw. I'm going to play Forsaken City. I'll play a Black Vise, a Stasis, and a Howling Mine. You can go ahead.
Take 1, then draw 2.
Okay. So you go to 16.
Alamaya Coast, go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to exile an island to untap Forsaken City, and I'll pay for Stasis, and then I'll draw 2.
Yep.
2. I'll play an island. Go ahead.
14.
Okay.
Draw 2.
14.
Grand Coliseum. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna exile an island to untap Forsaken City, and then I'll pay for Stasis, and I'll draw 2.
Yep.
1, 2. I'll play an island. Go ahead. Take 3, right?
Yep.
Down to 11.
Well, that doesn't help when I draw 2 non-lands. I guess I'll discard this Wrath of God and this Accumulated Knowledge. Go ahead.
Okay. I will exile an island, untap Forsaken City, and I'll pay for Stasis. Draw 2. 1, 2. I am going to float 2 mana, return 2 islands to cast Gush.
Yep.
I'll draw 2. 1, 2. I'll use 1 of the mana to cast Black Vise. And then I'll play an island. Go ahead.
Eight.
You have 7 cards in hand, right? You're
Yep,
at
I'm
11, you take 6.
Oh, I'm at 5.
You're at 5.
Yeah, that's it. I can't get out of that.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind playing another. Like you won the match, obviously.
Yeah, yep.
I wouldn't mind playing another one of that post board games while you're here.
Sure. We can do that. Yeah. Do you want me to keep recording, or do you want...
Yeah, sure.
Okay, alright. I didn't know if you wanted to just let loose and not have people judge or something with no camera on, so...
No, if they're gonna judge me, they're gonna judge me by my play in game 1.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it's... When you realize an error, I think that's better than just not... It could be like, oh, I got unlucky kind of thing, so...
I'm good about taking accountability for my actions. I am not good about... Like, if I've thought about something, it's like, I'm really tough to get off of it. Like,
Okay.
Like, we were talking earlier about Slice and Dice. Yeah, against matchups it's good against, it's great. Against matchups it's bad against, you cycle. Like, it's not that bad of a setup. It's not horrible. In that same deck idea, I've thought about playing Miscalculation.
Okay.
Because most of the time, Miscalculation is either a mana leak or a new card.
Yep.
And Mana Leak is always Mana Leak.
Mhm.
And sometimes on turn 10, when you draw Mana Leak, it's not a good card.
Yeah.
That's a much better hand than what I actually kept.
I will.
I'm keeping.
Yep.
Go.
I'll play an island. Go ahead.
Reflecting Pool. Go.
I'll play an island. Go ahead.
AK.
Yep.
Ghost Tower. Go.
I'll play an island. Go ahead.
AK.
Mm-hmm.
Chivalry. Go.
I'll play an island. Go ahead.
Boff.
I'm going to respond by casting Impulse.
Impulse away.
All right. 1, 2.
I wouldn't mind getting your list, by the way.
Yeah, I can send it to you.
Watching you play the deck lets me know where, like, discarding cards, I hate discarding cards to hand size.
Yeah, it's definitely hard. I mean, this is the first time, this tournament's the first time I've played this deck. And there's a lot of choices. I'll take this. I'm going to...
Wait, you change deck between games?
Did I change deck? No. I'm going to Arcane Denial the Fact or Fiction.
Wait, you said this is the first time you've played this deck this tournament.
This tournament is... Like... No, like, this tournament is the first time I played it. Like, I haven't played it previously.
Got it. I heard something completely different, and I wanted to clarify.
No.
Let me think about this for a second. I'll draw one.
Okay, I'm going to draw one.
Drop a turn.
Okay.
Yavimaya Coast. Go ahead.
Okay. I'll draw. I'll play an island. Go ahead.
Boff?
Fact or Fiction. Yeah, that's fine.
Island. Absorb. Bath. Impulse. Grand Coliseum.
And you have 6 other cards in your hand right now?
Bingo.
Okay. I'll do... Fact or Fiction, Grand Coliseum against the... Fact or Fiction, Grand Coliseum, and Impulse against the other 2. Okay, so you took a... Which one did you take? The little island and absorb. Okay.
I've never seen so many non-basics in play for this deck before. Headache or waste.
Okay.
Go ahead. I've got 7.
Okay. I will...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 8.
Oh, okay. Well...
I guess let's card this Flooded Strand. Go ahead.
Okay. I will draw. I'll play an island. Go ahead.
Island. That's not an island. That's the island.
Okay.
But you still know about this.
Yeah, yeah.
7 in hand. Go ahead.
I will draw. I'll play an island. Go ahead.
Reflecting Pool. Go.
I'll play an island. Go ahead.
Island and Reflecting Pool. Go ahead.
I will draw. I'll play a Forsaken City. Go ahead.
Island. Go ahead.
I will draw. I will. I'm going to float 2 mana. Return 2 islands, cast Gush.
Do it.
Alright, 2 more cards. 1, 2. I'll play an island. I'm going to play Howling Mine.
Impulse.
Okay.
Sure.
I am going to cast a Black Vise.
Not so sure.
Okay, absorb. In response to the absorb, I'm going to cast Mana Short.
I'll take 1.
Okay. I will.
To counter the Black Vise.
Okay, counter the Black Vise. I will. So you're targeting the Black Vise with both of them?
Yes.
Okay.
How am I not drawing a single Pyroblast against you in this board games?
Yeah. That first absorb resolves. So you go from 19 to 22.
19. Where did I take damage?
I thought you said took a damage to cast the first absorb.
Yep, you are correct.
Okay.
Nope, I took a damage to cast the second absorb.
Okay. So this Mana Short's on the stack.
Yep.
Okay. Does this resolve?
Yep.
Okay. I will play a Stasis. Go ahead.
Draw 2.
Yep.
Flames, go.
End of turn, I'm going to Chain of Vapor my Stasis.
Do it.
Alright. I will draw 2.
Yep.
1, 2. I'll play an island and a Stasis. Go ahead.
Uh-huh. Draw 1. Draw 2. Ardarker Waste. 7 in hand. Go ahead.
Okay. I will untap Forsaken City by exiling a Daze, and I'll pay for Stasis. I'll draw 2. 1, 2. I'll play an island. Go ahead.
Collecting Pool. 7 in hand. Discard Wrath of God. Go.
I guess at the end of your turn, I'm going to cast Impulse.
Impulse away.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one my hand. Okay. I will pay for Stasis and draw 2. 1, 2. I'm going to one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I will move to discard.
No islands. Do it. Move to discard.
Discard Stasis.
Alright. Draw 1. Draw 2. Anarcher Waste. Move to cleanup. Discard.
Just a sec. I'm going to cast Chain of Vapor on my Stasis. Oh. Hey, I think I'm back. I think my internet cut out for a second. Are you there?
I'm here.
Okay.
Because you've got 6 cards in hand right now.
Yes.
I mean, I can't beat you in the counter war right now. Yeah, go ahead. Bounce that Stasis.
Hold on, I'm trying to get my hand cam set up again. It crashed. Why does this work? Alright, well, since this one's just for fun, I'll just continue without the hand cam. Okay, so Chain of Vapor resolves, Stasis goes back to my hand.
Discard AK.
Okay. I will untap. I will draw 2.
Yep.
1, 2. I am going to cast a Stasis.
Stasis is good.
I will cast a Black Vise.
Black Vise is good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go ahead.
Dismantling Blow the Stasis.
I will cast Counterspell on Dismantling Blow.
Alright. I take 2.
Okay.
Down to 20.
20.
Draw 1. Draw 2. Shivan Reef. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to exile a Gush from my hand to untap Forsaken City, and I'll pay for Stasis. I'll draw 2. I'll play an island, and go ahead.
I'll take 3.
17.
planes. Only did I discard one card, huh? Discard Gaia's Blessing.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I will pay for Stasis. I'll draw 2. 1, 2. I'll play an island. I'll play another Black Vise.
Sure.
Go ahead.
11.
Okay.
Jeez. I would think I'd have more lands in this deck.
See the cleansing. I am going to return 3 islands to cast Thwart on the Seal of Cleansing. A Pyroblast?
No, that's good.
Okay.
Discard Slice and Dice.
Okay.
Like, there was so many. I figured I've got 4 swords, 4 walls, 3 rats main. So there's 11 dead cards.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of cards. I will untap Forsaken City by exiling an island, and I'll draw 2. Oh, I'm going to pay for Stasis, sorry. And I'll play an island. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to move to discard.
Do it.
I will discard a Thwart. Go ahead.
Down to 5.
Okay.
Just move to cleanup.
All right.
Discard Farfin Decree of Justice.
Okay. I'll pay for Stasis. I'll draw 2. 2. I'll go to discard. I'll discard Boomerang and
Nope.
Impulse. Nope. We're Pyroblasting a Stasis.
Yes. I mean, I'm dead anyway. I untap and I untap and I go down to 1. So
I'm going to Arcane Denial your Pyroblast.
I don't know if I'm definitely open to the idea that I play Stasis poorly. I'm also open to the idea that I think Stasis is best against control.
Yes, yeah, this is definitely like its best matchup. Because as long as you... I mean... Because you don't have any factories because you're the 4-color version, right?
Yep.
Okay, so there's no way to chip away at damage, so your only way to win is Decree of Justice. Which, I mean, even like a Decree of Justice for like 3 or 4, like makes me do something. So I guess if you
But I
ever
never got to that point.
yeah.
Yeah.
But if I get a bunch of lands, like my counterspells are cheaper than yours. Like mine are 2 mana and also like free. Like the Thwart is free if I have enough mana or enough islands. And then Mana Short is just like a very important spell. Like it's awkward for you because it's like you counter it and you pretty much have tapped out, or you let it resolve and you're tapped out. So yeah, that card can really change things. So it's like I just sat around. I had like a Black Vise and a Stasis in my hand forever, and I just didn't have any counter magic. But because you're not pressuring me at all, I was just able to wait and wait and wait.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, I actually kept in 1 Swords and 1 Wrath because I didn't have anything else to bring in.
Yeah. I mean, I was half joking and half serious, but it's like, if it's a Pyroblast, that it's probably better than the cards that are left in, because it might be able to get your hand under
Hydroblast, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Hyrdoblast, yeah, the one that doesn't do anything.
I knew you weren't joking, but I also knew it's like you should bring in this dead card because you can at least cast it. Like that's actually true.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it would have made a difference because in those games you did have like a clock, so it's not like keeping under a Black Vise really would have done you any good. But
I had plenty of enchantment removal. I just never got to a point where I could cast it.
sure.
Um, or even like, hey, it's turn 5. I want to cast this seal of whatever.
Cleansing, yeah.
Yeah, and because I want to get under, because you either need to fight over this,
Yep.
or your first stasis isn't that good.
Yeah. I do have Chain of Vapor, but yeah, still.
So like, I've got a couple like one Aura of Silence and one Seal of Cleansing,
Mm-hmm.
but I also have a Dismantling Blow, and I had an open sideboard slot, so I put in a Tranquility.
Okay.
I don't like it.
Sure.
But anyway, it's late there. It's reasonably late here. Thanks for the
Yeah.
3 games.
Yeah, I enjoyed those. So good luck in the rest of your rounds.
I've got one match left against Mr. Old School, Brian Melanakis.
Okay. Yeah.
In fact, that's tomorrow morning, and I can't wait to be done so I can convert this into blue-white control.
All right.
And land still,
Sure.
and then not think about this deck too much, as much as I love it. So
Okay. Yeah, it's sweet, but yeah, I think the blue-white one is just a little more consistent. But
yeah.
all right.
Anyway, good
Take
night.
care.
Thanks for the games.
Bye.